Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Long, boring, unedited videos. I believe this is episode 4. Last time we left off, I had 100 marigold and 50 nettle in my inventory, and I said I would work my way through all that between episodes. We were at, I believe, level 4 alchemy. I have done that, more or less. We are now... You can see we're down to 10 and 5. And we have generated 94 marigold decoctions. I think we probably had 4. We probably generated 90. And our alchemy was 4. It is now 9. 10 is the threshold. Like once we hit 10, we win. So we're almost there. I'm going to continue this on camera. I just wanted to give a quick intro. But I'm going to do the last little bit on camera here. I don't know how long I think I did this for, I think it was like an hour of just doing this. Like you prepare the ingredients, you pour in the water, you put in 1 handful of nettle, you crank the thing 3 times, then you grab a handful of marigold, place it in the mortar, grab another handful of marigold, place it in the mortar, pick up the mortar and the pestle and grind them together. And we did this 45 times off camera, where I do the 5 times that we have left on camera, I think. And then you pour it in. And then you pick up the, I think it's called a file. Yeah, you pick up a file. And then you complete the potion. So however long that took from like start to finish is how long it takes to do this. And you just do this repeatedly over and over and over again. Until your brain, I don't know. Until you get too tired and then you just take a break and then do it again. And again and again. What this is doing for us is a lot of things. We're gaining... we're gaining like 2 potions per recipe. We could get 3. I messed around. I got crank. I messed around with the idea of getting there's a perk called Trial and Error. I was hoping. 1 second. Okay. There's a perk called Trial and Error. I was thinking about getting. I was hoping it could increase our production because you can make up to 3 potions per batch. And we've up to this point been making 2 potions per batch. And if we could make 3, theoretically it would increase our profits. However, I got the perk, I did some testing, I could not get it to generate 3. It was still making 2, so I just loaded and we don't have it anymore. And we don't necessarily need more profit anyway. I think once we get this skill maxed out, we're going to be making ridiculous money anyway. And Trial and Error only affects when you're manually brewing, and once we hit 10, we'll no longer be manually brewing. We'll be auto brewing, so I don't... It's like, it would have some value potentially for a limited time, but it ended up not panning out, so I ended up not getting it. But anyway, that's my ramble about that. Let's see, what do I need to sell people? The reason we're doing this is to generate potions, which will generate alchemy skill, which will allow us, like alchemy skill itself will allow us to make potions for our own personal use. There's a variety of potions in this game. Buck's Blood is one I'm interested in.
Hungry.
Buck's Blood allows you to regenerate stamina faster. And if you recall, stamina is our ability to, it like shields us from damage, and it controls like how many actions we can take and at what rate we can take them. So if you have good stamina regen, it would allow you to be both more defensive and offensive. Overall, it's just a really strong perk, or a really strong potion, I mean. Another potion that's quite good is, there's one, it's like Aqua Vitalis or something. It's like a, what am I doing? Is that nettle I just put in there? God damn it. This is why I can't record while I'm doing this. I'm like, just gonna reset. Hard to think when I'm trying to think what I'm saying. I can't think of what I'm doing. Aqua Vitalis like prevents injury. There's an injury system when you take damage. You like, you know, you bleed and you'll have like bones break and stuff. It can help reduce that happening to you. You can also use the potion that we're making, like Marigold Decoction, or the stronger version, which is Lazarus Potion. Those help regenerate health. But there's a lot of potions like that can help you with health and stamina and injury prevention. And there's ones that do damage. There's like Bajavori's Rage. It like increases strength and damage, and you can like increase your damage output. But there's lots of cool stuff you can do. Another cool thing you can do, and the half I'm more interested in, to be quite honest, is the poison half of the formula, which is my favorite potion in the game is Dollmaker Potion, which is not even a potion really, it's a poison. It, I think it hurts whoever is afflicted by it. They get like reduced stamina regeneration, and they cannot run. Like they're forced, it's like they're over encumbered essentially. They like slow walk everywhere, which is quite useful, because if you afflict that on an enemy and you can still run and they can't, you can just run away from them. And you could basically just like pull out your bow and just shoot them once and then run a small distance away, and then turn around and shoot them once and then run a small distance away. And you can just keep doing that and there's nothing they can do about it. But 1v1 fights I don't have a hard time with anyway. The main use for Dollmaker is when you're doing like a 3v1 or a 4v1 or even just a 2v1. If you can afflict, like if you have Dollmaker on your blade and you can cut one of the enemies and afflict them with it, you can turn around and sprint away, and the one who's not afflicted will chase you, but the one who is afflicted will not be able to chase you, and you can effectively separate the two, and you can, that way you can turn a 2v1 into two 1v1s, which is quite nice. There's also poisons that do damage, like Bane Poison does like massive health damage. I don't think we'll use that much though, but I don't know, maybe we will. We'll certainly experiment. But that's one of the big reasons we're doing this, is to get access to potions and poisons, which will increase our effectiveness. Another big reason, and arguably the bigger reason, is that we can sell this stuff. Okay, we are out of preparations. We did not complete all of them, unfortunately, because I made that mistake a moment ago. I don't think. Wait. Maybe we did, actually. The Marigold's all gone. I thought we would be one off, but no, we did a whole, yeah, we got, I think we had 4 and we got 104. So we literally, all 50 batches made exactly 2. So that, at least that was consistent. Henry's hungry. I think we're going to drink, we're going to drink the spirits, because it gives us energy and health, and we don't need the health, but the energy and nourishment will be nice. It is 27% alcohol, which is, that's not a lot IRL, but it is a lot in the game. Like, it's going to really mess us up. But you'll see our drinking skill is like 1 and like 80% of the bar. After I drink this, it'll go up quite a bit, I imagine. See, it gave us a new level in drinking, and if we go in here, we're now 2, and like, we got like half a bar out of that, almost. We're almost at 10. What we're going to do now, we're going to get a torch out first, if I can. Come on, Henry, get your torch out. There you go. It's illegal to walk at night without it. In fact, actually, the very first thing we're going to do is save. I have not saved very much, and I don't want to lose that grinding session, so we're going to go ahead and save that. Second thing we're going to do is walk, because we're overweight. We're going to walk all the way back to the chest in the Rattay Mill, and we're going to deposit the majority of these potions, and we're going to take out more marigold and nettle, and we're basically going to continue grinding. Once we hit 10, the grinding will change. Instead of having to do it manually like that, it'll be different. But we need to grind, 13 is really the goal. Like 10 is where it gets easier and faster, and then 13 is where we get like our full potential. you'll see we're going to get quite wobbly here. If you look at the left symbol at the bottom there, that little man with the cup, that's how drunk we are. And you can see the yellow is filling. Up to halfway full, we get benefits from drinking. Once it passes halfway, the man will change from being happy to being sick. And at that point, you get negative effects only from drinking. I don't know if one spirits might be too much. It might push us over the halfway point. I can show you right now before it gets beyond. You can see it's currently giving, it tells you all that here. It basically gives you up to +2 the closer you are to halfway. But once you pass it, you start getting more like -2. And if you fully fill it up, you black out and like something bad happens. Like you'll teleport somewhere else and some of your items will go missing. And like it's very bad to fill this up. You do not want to fill it up. But you'll see our strength is 5-5. Well, we got 5-2, 5-5. Like I think that's all being buffed up quite a bit. Here, can I see the buffs? I think I can if I go to here. We're getting, yeah, +1s right now. This gets +2 from a perk we have, but we're getting +1 on everything else. Yeah, we're like right on the cusp. We should be at +2s now. We're still +1s. Interesting. It's about to change. There it goes. You can see now it's like a sad looking guy, and those pluses are now going to be minuses. Yeah, you can see -1 agility, -1 speech. Vitality is still +1. I think that's because it was +2, so it's +2 -1, which is +1. I don't know why strength is +1. I'm not sure what's doing that. But yeah, that makes our stats now 5-1-3-3. That's pretty bad. And we're getting more like blurry and shaky, and it's gonna affect our control over Henry as well. But as you get higher drinking skill, you can handle your alcohol better. We'll be able to drink more without getting as messed up. And there's perks as well on that tree that make it more beneficial to drink. But drinking is quite useful because alcohol has infinite durability, and it gives you nourishment and energy, so it can be quite good. Okay, we're getting like real fucked up. I'm actually a little nervous. I don't want that to fill up. I don't think it'll fill up all the way. Right? Hopefully. I can barely control the camera now. It's so tilted. Maybe I should not have drank that. I didn't realize it would get us this drunk. Jesus Christ. Is it stabilized? I don't think it's going up anymore. I think we're good. Got us like 3/4 of the way full though. Okay, let's put away. Hello.
Hey, lad. Don't you want a little wager on the Rat-Aid tourney?
Yeah, there's a tournament. We already failed that. It's a reoccurring quest, though. It'll be back. We're going to keep some of these. We'll drop like 80 of them, I think. Actually, we won't. We're going to make more immediately, so we'll just drop all of them. We don't need any. It's fine. As far as stuff, is there anything else we could drop? I guess we can drop these like spare clothes and things. We'll take this later. I just don't want to get overweight. Yeah, we're good. We want to take more marigold. I think so. We did 100 marigold last time. I think this time we're gonna do. I think we'll do 30, and then 15 of this. I just need enough to get to 10. Well, maybe I do need more than that, actually. Change my mind. Did I even take the right thing? Did I just take nettle or mint or something? What did I just took mint. No, wait, what did I take? Where's my inventory? I took the wrong thing anyway. I'm glad I checked. Let me do different. I'm gonna
What's the matter
do.
with you?
Fuck it. We'll do the same thing. We'll do 50 and 100. And it's nighttime, and we're. Are we still hungry? Oh, that's one thing. Alcohol gives you nourishment, but I don't think it's permanent. I think the nourishment wears off quickly. I think it's like temporary nourishment, which kind of sucks. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get away with just sleeping. What? What just happened? It just like went to black. It's not supposed to be like. Is he angry that I'm in his house? I live here, dude. It's not letting me sleep here. Does he think I'm trespassing? Excuse me?
Can you tell me what's the what's that? Do you know? What about? What do you? Do you know? That's all.
Good luck to you.
I think he doesn't want us. Yeah, it's not sleep and save, it's sleep. I think it's his trespassing. I don't think this is our bed anymore. Did he kick us out or something? What happened?
Are you looking for me?
No, I'm looking for you to get the fuck out of my face and let me go to bed.
Hey, lad. Don't-
Okay, apparently he's not going to let us sleep here anymore. That's some bullshit. How much money do we have? Okay, I know what we're going to do. I have a plan. Yeah, let's wait a couple hours here. Oh, we have a hangover. That's that new symbol. Hangover. Yeah, I don't know what that does exactly. It reduces a bunch of stuff. Yeah. There's different ways to cure it. I'm not too worried about it. I want to talk to these ladies because the bathhouse does a bunch of good stuff for you, and our nourishment and energy are both like screwed up. They're pretty bad, so I think they should be able to fix that, and they can clean our clothes, and they can do a bunch of stuff for us.
To eat.
Yeah, they'll fix us up.
Good morning.
I'd like to.
So what are you in?
I think we're just gonna do heal my wounds, bath, and laundry.
A bit of everything. Heal my wounds. Have a proper bath. Oh, and my garments are in need of laundering.
As you wish.
We'll
I'm not giving
haggle
you that.
And how much?
because we're cheap.
Is this in?
It'll take more. You won't regret.
Gonna take them 4 hours, but they're making a new man of you. Bath maids will make a new man of you. There we go. They gave us a game save, and you'll see it fixed all of our. It gave us we have full health, full energy, full nourishment, and they cleaned all our clothes. Although they didn't repair them, but they did clean them. But we can repair them. That's why we have these little kits. I guess I'll repair that. Do I care about repairing the light battered armor? Probably not. Cool. Get back to our charisma's probably quite good now. Yeah, 9. I think we're doing pretty good. Back to the grind. I want to get this alchemy up to ideally 13. Once we hit 13, we can pick some new flowers. And then, yeah. I'm not sure what we're going to do after we max alchemy. We also need to find a way to sell our potions. I should have Probably sold the ones I put in that chest, but we didn't. The shops were closed, and I just needed to get rid of the weight. But it's fine. We'll make some more, and we'll sell the new ones. We're gonna take a little break here.
My respects.
We're gonna fight this guy.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding. Farewell.
We're gonna beat the shit out of him. Especially now that we have,
Giving up already?
oh, he has good strength.
Well, lad.
Yeah, see, I can perfect block now. I can, like, effectively, like, dodge what he does. Oh, he won that clinch. Damn.
Fucking hell.
Damn, he's, like, beating me in the clinches. Trying not to be too aggressive here.
Come and get it.
Damn, he keeps getting me with the clinches.
Here.
He's not doing very good. So my straight jabs are fast attacks. I'll show you. This is a slower attack. I don't really like the slow ones very much. I'm more of a, like, quicker guy. I can just dodge everything he does now because we have the ability to do that. Except for clinches. Clinches are not dodgeable. And you only win them if you have good strength, and we don't have... I mean, we have decent strength, but not... I think we're like 4.
You'll pay for that.
Just not the best. You won that one. It's also based on how fast you are at pressing the button. Fucking bug trying to... Nah, I was about to say I gotta slow down. I'm gonna beat him up. Oh well. And then we'll just take some of his stuff, you know? He doesn't need this stuff, right? He's got this expensive hat, savior schnapp, some money, some food. Hell yeah. I'll let him keep his key. Well, he doesn't need his keys, right? Maybe we'll go pay a visit to his house someday. Sounds good to me. How bad did he hurt us? Damn, 78. He actually beat us up pretty good. And you can see that symbol on the bottom. I think that means our head is injured. Yeah, injured head. It can result in bleeding if you're not careful. So as that fills up, it can escalate to higher severity injuries. I think we did pretty good. I'd like to use our kit. Try and keep the stuff we want to keep repaired. One concern I have is that if you steal too much stuff, the guards start doing random searches. There's no, we don't have the Fourth Amendment in whatever world this is, in whatever time this is. So we don't have the right to, we don't have protections against, like, random searches and seizures or whatever. So they can just say, like, hey, I want to check your pockets, and there's, I don't know who said that. I think it was a guy. I'm not worried about that. I thought that was a guard saying, I want to check your pockets. I feel like they're going to do that any second now, and I'm going to be sad when that happens.
Fresh bread! Come and get it! Man cannot live by bread alone. But he can.
Okay, let's go. I think we're going to go back to grinding. Oh, back to the grind. Well, I used that lawnmower I got. I talked about last episode, I think. Worked pretty well. I was pretty happy with it. It's an electric one, so it's really easy. You don't have to mess with a clutch or a choke or whatever. You don't have to fill it with gas or nothing like that. You just charge the battery and push the start button and then just go. It's really like simple. It's pretty quiet too. But it worked well enough. I'm happy with it. Cut the lawn good. It's pretty lightweight, so it's not assisted or nothing. You have to push it, but it's light and it's not too hard to push. Oh, I'm trying to get all these videos done. I want to have, ideally by the end of tonight, I need to have the whole next week recorded and ready for upload. Like recorded and edited and everything. I think I'm missing like 4 days. I think I have 3 days of the week. I have a Skyrim video that's like half edited. I need to finish that, and then I need to finish just like 3 random videos. One of them will probably be this video I'm recording right now. Although I don't want to release too much of this Kingdom Come. It's really easy for me to make, but I don't know how much people are going to enjoy this. I feel like this is going to be like a boring thing that people don't care about. But this is what I want to record right now. Like, I'm having fun recording Kingdom Come. I do enjoy playing Skyrim, and I wouldn't mind playing it again. I haven't played it in... It's probably been like 2 weeks since I played it. Maybe not 2 weeks, but it's been a little while. But I just get so, like, nervous. Because in the Skyrim playthrough, we're doing 1 life, so if I die, it's over. So I got to be extra careful. It's a lot of stress involved in that. But our character has potential. I think our Skyrim character is going to be quite strong if they survive long enough to get fully developed. This Kingdom Come character will certainly be strong, and they don't even have to survive because this one we get to die as much as we want, which is nice. I'm considering making this series more edited. I think this episode 4 we're on right now. These first 4 are probably all unedited, like boring long videos, and then I think at some point I'm probably going to transition into like more of a traditional, edited content, depending on how the reception on this goes. I think this boring, I could have just cut out these first 4 episodes entirely, to be honest. It's all like boring, grindy nonsense. Like, no one cares about any of this stuff. I think the real game starts when we're like done setting up. Like, these are all set up for the real game. Like, once we get like a decent amount of money and a decent amount of skill and a decent amount of like equipment, like we can actually start doing quests and doing fun things. Like, this is all set up to that. I think once we get into the fun stuff, I'll probably switch to editing it more. And I think as far as editing goes, I've been thinking about it. I think my videos have fairly good... Well, not necessarily fairly good, but they have decent like click-through rates and stuff. Like, I think I could put more effort into the thumbnails, and I could put more effort into the titles, and that would help with click-through rate. But I think my click-through rate's fine. Like, I'm happy enough with it. The main thing I want to improve is my retention. Audience retention is like pretty bad on a lot of my videos. I think my videos are boring. I think people get bored and click off within the first like I was looking at the numbers, and on some of my videos, it's like within the first minute and a half, 90% of people have clicked off. And at the end of the video, it's down to like 2%. Like 2% of people finish the video. So I think it's pretty boring and not great. I think the 2% that finish it probably fell asleep or something. So I think I need to try and make my videos more interesting. And I think that would be done through editing. Like if I'm somehow I have to find a way to edit that's more, I guess, less effort on my part, and like it makes a better product in the end. Because the way I'm doing the Skyrim videos now takes a lot of effort and it's not very good. I think it's like bad on both terms, like it's high effort and low value. I think I need to find a system that works better, that's less effort and more value. I think it's probably, I need to change the way I record and make like, I don't know, like take notes or stop the recording or something, like somehow make it so I know like what parts, and maybe segment it, like try and keep it where there's interesting parts and boring parts, and I can cut out the boring parts easier. I don't know, I just gotta think about it more and test things and figure out a way. I'm sure a big part of the boringness is just me being boring, which there's nothing I can do about that. I'm just not a very entertaining person, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just gonna experiment, try different things, and see how they work, and figure it out eventually. This is all a hobby anyway. I don't really care about. I mean, I want to improve my stats just for the sake of doing it, but like on the one hand, I want to improve just to improve, and on the other hand, I don't really care because I'm not really trying to, I mean, I would like to be monetized, and I'd like to make some money on this eventually as like a side income source, but I never intend for this to take the place of my career. I think that would be a really bad idea. Even if I got great success, I still wouldn't quit my job because I think this is a fickle industry, and I could be doing excellent one day, and then the next day it could all fall apart. I think we just hit 10. Alchemy 10. Now we can get routine. And the way routine works, I'll show you. We literally just pick what we want and we push F, and it just brews it. It just skips the entire thing. Like you just click the book, click F, and you're done. I think you can do it multiple times too. You can do like 2, although he grabs the hourglass for some reason. So yeah, this is gonna go way faster now. I think our speed at which we're making potions is way higher. We are less efficient because we're getting, for every brew, like every batch of ingredients, we're getting 1 potion, whereas in the past we were getting 2. So, you know, like we could have converted all of this stuff into 100 potions, but with our new method, it's only gonna make 50 potions. But it's so much faster and easier, I think it's worth it. And once we get to 13, then we can get a perk that makes this make 3. So then we are getting 3 potions. Like we're being efficient and fast and easy. And it's just going to be wonderful. And we're out. We just burned, like that took me so long in the past, and it's so fast now. It's amazing. Amazing. Okay, so now our goal is to talk to the shopkeep and see if we can sell him some stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, we're gonna sell him potions. Where's the potions? Here they are. So he'll pay 8.7 per potion. That's amazing. He has $250. I don't know what that comes out to. I'm just gonna pick a random number. And, okay, that's too much. We might buy things as well. Let's see what he has for sale. So here's the potions I was talking about. Aqua Vitalis gives you strikes wound you 50% less. Here's that rage potion I talked about. For 2 minutes, the damage you inflict increases significantly, but your defense is lowered slightly. Bowman's Brew gives you increased bow skill. Buck's Blood's one of my favorites. It gives you improved stamina. Cockatrill gives you 20 energy and 10 nourishment. This is a really good food source. It's also 10% alcohol, but this is a really good potion. We should definitely be making this and using it. Digestif lowers nourishment in case you are too full. Bunch of good stuff in here. There's Lullaby Potion. That's more of a poison. It reduces energy by 100 points. It like puts people to sleep. Moonshine's going to be our main food source at some point. Or something akin to this. It might be that Cockatrill, actually. I'm not sure if I want Cockatrill or if I want Moonshine, but they both give good stuff. And he has recipes for all these things. I think we want the recipe for Lazarus Potion. It's 1.6 thousand. That's a lot of money. Okay, we don't have enough, unfortunate. Let me instead... We're going to sell as much of this as we can. Go there, because we want to have room for haggle.
Let's have a word. What do you say to...
I don't.
I knew we...
Okay. New plan. We are going to go...
Bread baked just this morning. Bread.
We're going to go back to the chest. We're going to pick up all of the potions we've made thus far and all of the marigold and nettle. We're going to take all of it back here. We're going to be way overweight. We're going to produce as many potions as we can, generate as much steel as we can, and then basically sell all the potions in order to buy that Lazarus potion recipe. I could Google the recipe and make it myself. Like, you don't have to buy those. But that feels like cheating. I didn't buy the marigold decoction, but I didn't look it up either. I just knew it because I've done it. You know, when you've grinded it so many times on so many characters, you just kind of remember it. I don't remember Lazarus. Lazarus is not one I usually grind. It's one I auto brew typically. I know it's Valerian and Comfrey, but I don't even know which one. One of them's 2x and one of them's 1x. I don't even know which one's which. And then I have no idea what the recipe is, like if you need to grind any of it or how long you boil it, or I have no idea. We're going to have to get the book from him to learn all that. And then we'll brew. We'll switch to auto brewing those once we run out of marigold, because picking flowers is like, it's an equal amount of effort to pick Comfrey and Valerian or to pick marigold and nettle. And those potions are worth far more currency. The reason we start with marigold is because it's really easy to brew. Okay, grab all that, and then we're also going to grab all of the potions. And then our inventory, we want to put away, ideally, any stolen stuff and any extra stuff we don't need. Now, we only need half of this as this, so that'd be 109, so we can put away 60 of these. That should be enough to make 109 batches. We're way overweight. We can't run. We can barely even move. What is our weight? We're 155 out of 97. Jesus Christ. I think I will cut this out because it's going to be a very long walk back. Any day now. Getting closer. Turn off my AC. It's a damned up life, full of toil and strife. We will men undergo. And we won't give a damn when the gales are done, how hard the winds did blow. Okay, we made it back. You.
God be with you.
Monies? Okay, so if we were to sell him all 135 of these that we just brought up here, it would make us 1174. You know, a lot of money. I intend to purchase this one, which would mean we'd have to pay 431. We have 635, so we can actually make this work. So let's do this trade.
Let's talk about the...
Why not?
We're going to pull him down as much as we can.
Is this enough?
We're getting there.
Now, how angry did he get? I want to be a little bit fussy with this one. I think we can push him a little. Let's try like 180.
Aye, that would do it.
Aha, he took it. There we go. So that got our inventory better. Our weight's way down now. And we lost a little bit of our cash. But we got this Lazarus potion recipe. Now we discovered that. We're not going to use that immediately, but that will be very useful very soon. But for now, we're going to do this. Again, more grinding. Let me see, how are we doing on... What do we have here? Yeah, we're going to do 107 things, and it's 2 button presses per cycle or whatever, so we just basically have to do that double press animation like 53 times or something, and it should do all this basically. And we'll make a shit ton of potions. I'll sell them to all the shops around here, and let me get a drink. Okay, we're gonna do that like 53 more times, and then we'll sell all these things to peoples in the town, and we'll basically collect all the money from all the shops. And we can also trade for anything that we want from them. And it'll be great. We'll just generate a shit ton of money. And then I'm gonna switch to doing... Once we use up all these ingredients, we're going to go to the fields north of Rete, and we're going to collect as much comfrey and valerian as we can get our hands on. In fact, let's look Here's the recipe. So it's 2 comfrey. So we need comfrey more than valerian. But we need comfrey and valerian, and then we can make that. Ideally, we want to get to 13. Well, it doesn't matter. I was going to say we want to get to 13 before we start using that. But, like, if we're going to get new stuff, we're going to get it when we get it. You know, I'm not worried about it. We're just going to use up all our marigold. We'll pick marigold if we see it, but we're not going to go out of our way to get marigold. Because the Lazarus potion is higher value. It's like triple the value of the marigold decoction, so it's much more worth our time picking that. It's like the most valuable potion. That's why I choose to auto brew that. I chose to auto brew marigold decoctions because it's easy to get the ingredients early on, and it's easy to brew manually, and it's valuable. It's like a good balance between those. Whereas Lazarus is like maximizing value once you have auto brew and you don't have to manually do it. You just press a button. Like to manually brew Lazarus would be a pain in the ass. And now we're really feeling the effects of that numbskull perk, or the numbskull disability that we took at the beginning, where we're getting, I don't know what the percentage is, but we're getting some percentage less XP. So like I have to do this a lot more than I would have to if I didn't have that perk. If I didn't have that perk, we'd grind this much faster. But with it, we have to do this significantly more, which is annoying. Very excited to get into the game. I think my goal with this playthrough, my number 1 goal is, I think, to max out speech, because I don't have that achievement yet. And I wouldn't mind getting that. Beyond that, I guess we're just going to play and have fun. I don't really have a goal. I just want to make like a cool Henry and record it. Like I always make the same Henry, so we'll get to see my... You guys can probably hear that lawnmower outside. Wait till they go away to talk more. But yeah, my goal is to build this. I build the same Henry every time, and you'll see as we get him. I'll show once he's here. Maybe I'll even load up my other characters. I can show you. They're all like the exact same Henry. I just build the same one every time. We're done. That was it. So we now have another 109 potions. And our skill is up to 11. Let's go collect any money we can from this guy. So he has 200. They're worth 9.2. The value went up as well. Interesting. We don't want to go quite to 200. We want to go to like 140 is probably good because we want to have room to haggle.
Can we do...
Aye? Forget it.
Oh wow, I went way too far with that. Okay. Damn, he did not enjoy that.
I'd like to do...
Natural.
What about this?
That's still...
Very well.
Okay, we're also gonna... I want to do the training as well.
Would you teach me more? Certainly.
It's only 60 money.
I'd like to practice.
All right.
Isn't that...
And it's just gonna help us get to where we need to be faster.
What do you say?
That's not...
I don't think this will give us a lot of XP, but it'll give us a little
Agree.
bit. I don't remember exactly where we were. I don't think it gave us much. We're gonna do the next level as well. So you can see we're at 11 and a little bit, like maybe 10% of the bar, maybe 8% of the bar even. Let's see what it becomes.
Would you teach me? Certainly.
So if I do
I'm
slightly
interested.
advanced,
All right.
180 gold.
Isn't that?
Agree?
Agreed.
Okay, what did we end up at? Okay, I'm happy with that. That's a pretty good chunk. Now, another question I have is that money going to his inventory? No, it is not. So we can't get that money back. That's unfortunate. Well, we're not going to do that. There is a level next one, but I think it's like 600.
Would you teach me? Certainly.
What is the advanced?
I'd like to home. All right.
Yeah, $540.
Maybe another.
Oof.
Take care now.
I can't afford that. I'm too poor. I don't know who will buy. I think traders generally buy what they sell.
Good evening.
These ladies sell food, so maybe they'll buy
What kind?
potions because they're
What's
kind of food
How's-
in a sense. They will buy it, and they don't have any money, though, is the problem. Oh, and they also pay shit. 4 groschen? That dude was paying 9. They're paying 4. I don't even know if I want to sell to them, then. That's a terrible price. Nah, fuck this lady. I'm not paying. I'm not giving it to her for 4.
Good evening. God.
Is she same? Yeah, she's the same fucking nonsense. I'm not paying. No. The alchemist will pay us 9.
Good health to
What about you? What is your price? 4 again. Jesus Christ, these guys are trying to rip me off. They're small time shops anyway. They barely have any money. Let's see if my friend in here will give us a better deal.
Good day to you.
Yeah, 8.3. He's like paying twice what they're. I don't know why the fuck they're paying so little. I definitely need to keep an eye on that. One trick you can do. So see how he's paying 8.3. We can, and his reputation. You can see, yeah, our reputation with him is 50. If I haggle with him,
Let's talk.
but I reverse haggle, like I give him a tip, like he's saying he'll buy it for 8.3. I could sell it to him for less than that. I'll give it to you for 8 because we're good
Here you
friends.
With a little topper.
Thanks 1,000.
And I gained reputation. And now if you look, our reputation with him is still 50. And it's probably still... Wait, where is it? I don't think it worked. It didn't work. I think that might be something they disable in hardcore mode. But in normal mode, you can like increase your reputation with them and like get more money. Or maybe it just does such a small amount it doesn't even count. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. He's got 73 money. See if anything for sale I want? He has some arrows. How are we on arrows? We have 20 arrows. What are we using? We're using long distance. Arrows have different stats. These are 110 stab. I think these are pretty good arrows. Yeah. He's got long distance for 13 groschen a piece. That's crazy. Ordinary for 8. And these are less damage. Piercing, which I think it has more whatever. They also have power mod. Interesting. I don't really know how this all works. I think slash, yeah, these do slash instead of stab, the wounding arrows, and they cause like bleeding. I think I'm happy with our long distance arrows. They fly more flat, I think, and they have pretty good damage. I don't know if we need to buy any right now, though. I think we'll wait. 20's probably fine. Because if I buy, I mean, 10 of these would be like 130 grosh, and that's a lot of money. He does have some jackets that are interesting. Ooh, this one's lightweight, 4 pounds. Because our light padded armor is 13 pounds for 235. This is 111, so it's less defense, but it's only 4 pounds. Or we could get the tar jacket. Just not bad. But it's also heavy and not cheap. Yeah, we won't worry about that right now. We could buy some food. Food would be wise. Maybe some bread rolls. Or some kind of alcohol, maybe. He has wine and fine wine. Wine is... How much is wine? 10 grosh in a bag. Cheap wine's cheaper, of course, but it's also not as good for you. I think we'll just buy some bread rolls. We'll buy 5 bread rolls and... Because bread rolls are only 2.6 groschen a piece for 7 nourishment, and they last a few days. You got 4 days to eat them. Bread actually, is bread better or worse than bread rolls? That's a good question. It costs twice as much, but it also nourishes more than twice as much. Yeah, I think it'd be better to have like a few bread than to... we'll take away 3 of these. We'll have a couple of each. And then we'll also buy 2 cheap wine and 1 standard wine. There we go. We'll just get like a mixture of wine and bread. And we want to have his value at like maybe 40, so we should sell more of this. There we go, 40, perfect. We'll haggle him.
Can we do...
Why not?
Pull him down as much as we can think we can get away with. Maybe there, I don't think he'll
No
quit.
deal.
He quit immediately, god damn it, man.
Good luck.
Now I gotta go through all that again. That's such a pain in the ass. You gotta go through it all again, and you gotta like... He's like pissy now, so we get like less value out of it. I don't even remember. I think that's what I had.
I'd like to...
Sure.
Is this enough?
That's too.
Such a whiny bitch. Just agree.
I
I
knew
don't
we
want to do this again. Okay. Well, our money's not the best, but we're doing okay. We should probably drink one of our cheap wines right now. Get us a little bit drunk. Get us some drinking skill. Get us some nourishment. I don't know, I guess our goal right now is just to go around town and pawn off our snake oil, essentially. What time is it? Oof, it's like almost nighttime. We're gonna run out of time here.
Good day to you.
Good luck.
How are you for price? 4.1. He's one of the idiots who won't give me no money. I ain't fucking with him. So far we've got the potion maker and Conrad, like the general store at Conrad's. Both of them pay good price. I'm guessing all the grocers are the ones that pay bad price.
Good evening.
This lady probably pays bad price as well. She's kind of in the middle, 5.4. She has $20 to her name though, so it's like it's not even worth my time. It's not worth my time to stop in there. We're just gonna kind of get a feel for who's a good purchaser, and we'll like start using them more. I don't think we've tried. Oh, that's closed now. Damn. Unless it's over here. I think it's over here actually. Yeah, here he is. Do they have lodgings here, or is this just...
God be with you.
You think they would. Doesn't say they do though. What do you pay for Marigold? 4.7. He's a bad person again. Great. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about him. Oh, cool. Our our strength increased from drinking, and it made us able to sprint again. We're not overweight. I think that's how that works. Yeah, I think it went up slightly. We were right on the cusp. Damn, we don't have a lot of shops that'll buy our stuff.
My respects.
Another 4.8, damn. I think we're gonna pay for an inn out of town, like in this north side of town. And I think we're gonna buy a room. When you rent a room in an inn, there's two options. You can either get it for one night or a few nights. A few nights, like one night is like 3 groschen. A few nights is like 200 groschen. It's like way more expensive. But when you get it for a few nights, you own the room permanently. You don't have to like talk to the person to pay for it each time. You can just walk in and it's your room. I wouldn't mind owning a room right up here. This is a good spot to have a house to like be able to come to whenever to sleep and store stuff. So I think it'd be a good idea to, and it's, you know, 200 groschen. It's probably not worth it, like overall, but it's worth it to me just to save the effort of having to rent a room every time. 200 is not too much. Can I get up these fucking stairs?
God be with you.
Okay, first of all, what are you paying for my 4.8? He's a bad guy again. Great.
Have you got a bed for the night?
Aye. For how long?
How about if I pay?
No problem.
Yeah, 250. That's expensive. Maybe we won't yet.
That's too.
Suit yourself.
Is there some?
All right. For
We'll
how
just
long?
pay by the night for now.
Just the one.
Sure.
Agree?
That's a. You'll like it. Good luck to you.
Okay. Just wanted to get a room so we have somewhere to put our shit. I think is it this one or the last one? I can't remember. It's this one. Okay. So we have a chest here. Just trying to put away stuff. We want to keep a few of these on hand, but we want to put away most of them for now. I think we're good. We'll put away the spade as well. We don't need that right now. Yeah, I think we're good. I saw our bow wasn't on. We need to have that on. Okay, I'm happy with all that. We're gonna sleep and save. Before we go to sleep though, I'm gonna drink another alcohol. I'll have another cheap wine. We'll sleep till like here. Oh, Somnolent activated. We have a perk where we sleepwalk that triggered, so now we're at the church in Rete. That's not ideal, but it's fine. My plan is that we're gonna go collect. We've consumed all of our marigold. So we need new herbs in order to continue our alchemy grinding. So we're going to go north of Rete, and we're going to collect Valerian and Comfrey. The main issue is going to be weight, because I want to collect hundreds of them, and we only have so much capacity. I mean, we're 55 out of 90, so it's probably going to be a little bit tough, but we'll figure it out. We need to get a horse. It's tempting to go get a horse before we do more grinding, but we need money to get a horse, and we don't have a lot of money. I think we need to do one batch of Lazarus potions. Like, we need to collect maybe 200 Comfrey and 100 Valerian, and then auto brew all that, and then go to the horse person with all of the potions that makes, and trade, like, basically trade like 100 Lazarus potions for a horse, basically. Because I think the Lazarus potions sell for like maybe 30 groschen a piece. So if we had 100 of them, that'd be like 3,000 groschen. And horses cost like 1,000. So we probably don't even need that many, but we need to make a bunch of them is the point. Then we can trade it for a horse. And then the horse will give us increased capacity to hold more herbs, and it'll give us increased movement speed so we don't have to take so much time traveling between places. Okay, we're back here. I'm gonna wait a little bit to let this nightmare debuff wear off. And then we're going to we want to eat as well. So nourishment's 60 right now. I think we're going to consume more alcohol. We'll have some wine, I guess. And we'll have some bread. We'll have this carrot and this pretzel. 83 is fine. Is this guy available? I'd like to buy more alcohol if he's available to sell it to me. I don't think he is. Okay. We will move on then. Off to go pick some flowers. St. John's wort could be good for moonshine. So we're looking for Valerian and Comfrey. Comfrey is like a purple. This not this. This is thistle. And Valerian's a white flower. Not that though. That's not anything. As far as where we are on the map, I can show that. This is Rete, where we've been hanging out. This is where we just had our inn thingy, and we're going to be going out into this section here. I'm not sure exactly where we are right now because we don't have a Henry marker, but we're somewhere around here, I would guess. We're heading towards, I believe it's Nohaif, I think is the name of this place, this direction. This game does have random enemy encounters on the roads. That's Valerian right there. It has random enemy encounters, so there's a chance that we'll be attacked or something, so we definitely need to be on our guard. I'm pretty confident in our abilities, however. We do have the ability to perfect block, and Kingdom Come Deliverance is the type of game where it's more character-based than player skill-based. So even though I've played this game many hours, if I'm controlling a weak Henry, it's quite difficult to win. Whereas, like, even a novice player can win with a powerful Henry. Like, Henry's skill matters far more than my skill. But I think Henry's at a decent point now where I think, you know, he's pretty decent, I'm pretty decent. So we should be able to take on a lot. There's still things that'll be too much for us, but I think we can take on most of what the game will throw at us at this point. And before too long, we'll be able to take on pretty much anything. But if we get attacked by some peasants or some low-level bandit enemies, like, I think we'll be able to handle ourselves just fine. Another option for the horse is we could do the, I said before and I'll say again, the main story gives you a horse if you do up to a certain point. We're right before that point, so we could just progress the main story a little bit further and get a free horse. That is tempting. But I would like Henry to be in a good state before we continue that, because there is some challenges in there that I would like to be capable before we get into that. Well, we got a little bit of Valerian there. I believe Valerian is the one part, and we need 2 parts of Comfrey. So we need more Comfrey than Valerian, but we still need both. I'll take all I can get of either. Just make sure we got all this batch here. How much is that? 78, that's pretty good. I'm not unhappy with that. We really need more Comfrey now. Not more Valerian. We're going to take it all. Much as we can, at least. How's our weight, by the way? 62 on 99. We got lots of capacity. Oh, what's our herbalism? Because we need to get that perk. Okay, we're like halfway there. Once we hit 10, as soon as we hit 10, we have to get leg day, and then we'll be gaining strength by doing this as well. Not much strength, mind you. It's a very small amount, but it's any strength is good. I mean, strength's not hard to level, but like if you can get it for free, there's no reason not to. Okay. Looking forward to the day when Henry is strong and we can start doing fun stuff like killing bandits and questing and all that good stuff. We'll be doing that before too long here. I think we're getting close to that point already. I do enjoy this grinding phase though in the beginning. It is fun for me. It's fun to just turn your brain off and do something repetitive sometimes. I'm a little worried we're going to have a hard time finding Comfrey. I don't know how available it's going to be. Oh, it's right here. Haha, perfect. That's Comfrey. Just gotta keep my eyes open. Here's, oh, that's not Comfrey. Take it anyway. Comfrey's a little bit harder to spot. That's sage. I don't want to take things we don't need immediately because our capacity is so limited. I'd rather spend the capacity on things that we need. So how much Comfrey do we want? We want double this, so like 240. So we need 240 Comfrey. That's quite the ask. That's St. John's. Don't need that right now. We do need that someday. That's thistle. I don't know what thistle even does. Or sage. My eyes aren't the best, but they'll find it eventually. Marigold. Tempting, but I'm not taking marigold anymore. At least not right now. Mint? No. I think that's just nothing. Don't see. I think comfrey's gonna be a problem. I think it's gonna be hard finding 240 comfrey. Chamomile. Chamomile. We're just gonna kind of scan around until we find it, I guess. Doesn't seem like there's any in this field. Let's move this way. How many did we end up getting so far? 20. That's not very much at all. Damn. I'm starting to get hungry. It's 12:20 here where I am at this time while I'm recording. I don't think I've really had much food yet today. And I mowed my dad's lawn, so I probably burned up some of my energy. I got groceries last night, or yesterday, not night necessarily, but yesterday. So I have food, I just need to cook it. I'll probably make some pasta or some rice or something like that. Maybe biscuits, actually. I've been wanting, that's wormwood. Wormwood's pretty rare, but we don't need it right now.
I wonder what Teresa's up to.
Oh.
I haven't seen her for a long time.
Yeah,
Maybe I could go and see her.
We'll check that out later, Henry. We're busy. I make these Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. You can buy a box of them at Walmart. I guess that's where I get them. They're pretty damn good. Not hard to make or nothing. You just mix like water and the bag of powder and some cheese, shredded cheddar cheese. Bake it in the oven and it's tasty. Comes with a little pack of seasoning you put, oh, comfrey, there we go, perfect. Comes with a little pack of seasoning you put on the you mix it with butter, and it makes like a butter seasoned butter based thing you use. It's really tasty though. The problem is I eat all of them. It makes like, 1,500 calories of biscuits, and I'll just sit down and eat all of them in one sitting. And then I'll feel quite sick. Sometimes I can eat half of them, just eat like 4 or 5 of them and then put the rest in a Tupperware thing in the fridge, but I do like eating all of them. There's some. I think I'm going to make those actually. I think I'm going to take a break here in a moment and I'm going to make some biscuits. And then we can continue our excursion. I might cut out a lot of this flower picking. I don't even know if you guys are hearing me right now. This all might be cut out. I don't know. I want to release a 2-hour episode, and I'm not sure. I kind of like imagine. I like think of where I want to be as far as like progress at the end, and I know the duration, so I have to cut out enough to make it reach that point. Hey, we just hit level 10. Now we can get leg day. Hell yeah. So now we'll get strength XP. So if you see, our strength XP is currently 55 out of 170. If I pick a flower, it is now 56 out of 170. So every time we do a flower picking animation, we'll gain 1 strength XP, which is not a lot. It's going to be significantly slower than like combat. Combat's the way to get strength XP. But with the fact that we're about to pick How many flowers do I need? We need 240 comfrey. We currently have 81, so we're gonna need to pick another, I don't know, 180 comfrey or whatever that comes out to. I didn't do the math, I just guessed, but you know, we're gonna need to pick a lot of this. So, you know, we get a decent chunk of XP, maybe get a level out of it. And it's pretty important that we get strength up, because strength does a few things for us. It gatekeeps what weapons you can use. Weapons have a strength requirement in this. It also, like I was talking about when we were fist fighting Milan, when you get into a clinch with someone, your strength determines how likely you are to succeed at that. Like that's one of the pieces of that formula. So having high strength will help with clinching. It also determines your damage, not only because you can use higher tier weapons, but just in general. Like I think damage goes up as strength goes up. And it also determines carry capacity. It gatekeeps the mule perks are in the strength tree, so the higher it gets, like a higher base strength will just increase capacity overall, and it'll allow you to get mule perks, which will allow you to get more capacity even still. So we can, strength is great. Like having high strength will allow us to use better equipment, do more damage, wear more armor because we'll have more capacity for more armor. It's just going to make us better overall. I think strength's probably my favorite of the 4 primary stats, like as far as the benefits of it. Speech is the one I'm putting the most effort into, like active effort into leveling, because I know that it's like the least aligned with my playstyle. Like I just don't talk to people and I don't do stuff to level it enough. Let's see. I'm blind. There's probably a comfrey right here and I just don't see it. It's this low. I don't see. Oh, there's one. Vitality, I'm not too worried about. It levels up pretty easily. And it has like, I don't know. I'm not sure how useful it is. Actually, let's check. Curious. So like I was saying, strength has damage stuff, like heavy swing increases damage, tight grip increases stamina regen. This one has chance to knock people out. You got carry capacity. You've got foes will like flee from you. Like you got some cool stuff in here. Agility has not much. It's got perfect throw, which makes you better at dice. That's kind of cool, I guess. I don't give a shit about light armor. I plan on wearing plate, so it's not going to help with us because this is if you're not wearing plate, so that's not going to work. Fast strikers, if you use agility swords, which we currently are, I think, but we're not going to in the long term. Yeah, shard is an agility sword because you can check what it requires. If it requires agility, then it's more focused on like speed. And if it requires strength, it's more focused on damage. I plan on using a long sword, which will be strength based. So like I don't care about fast strike, I don't care about light armor. Featherweight, less fall damage. I don't fall very often, so that doesn't really matter. The dice thing doesn't really matter. And then this one is evasion is better, like when you dodge people. I don't dodge people, so like agility doesn't mean much to us as far as perks, but it does increase archery. Like archery will become more effective, and I do like using a bow. Vitality has some good stuff. Like Sprinter makes you faster, which is awesome. Balanced diet can give you a buff if you carefully monitor your nourishment. If you don't let it go below 50 or above 100, you can get a +1 to vitality and agility. And vitality itself, I think, does like, what does it do? More stamina, faster stamina regen. You get tired slower, more sprinting duration. Just random stuff like that. I don't think I care about that. This one's pretty interesting. When you get low health, you get 4 times the stamina regen. but I don't really plan on getting low health. This one's nice. When you beat your first opponent, you get a buff. This one is like a second life. Like if you die, you don't die. That one doesn't matter really. And then speech has some good stuff. I want to get final offer. I want to get troubadour. You can get a thing that lets you sell stolen stuff. I don't steal that much, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I think strength, speech, and vitality are probably the most important. Agility doesn't matter that much to us. We've got a lot of alchemy perks available, but I don't really care right now. Eventually I'll get stuff in that. But none of it's helping us in the moment. I'm going to wait till we're able to use it. There's no reason to make a decision before we have to. I'm happy to take more time to think about which ones we really want and need. Where are you, Comfrey? I know you're here. Aha! I see you now. Stuff is sneaky. And as our herbalism increases, we're also getting a larger... Whenever you pick a flower, it does like a big area around it. And that area is determined by herbalism skill. So as we get better at herbalism, we pick flowers faster. Like every time I pick a flower, we're not getting one. In fact, I can show that. Like if I pick this flower, it'll probably pick these two and maybe that one. So we'll probably get like +4. So if you look at the inventory, we're currently at 187. I'm not going to get +1. Instead, it probably will go to... It went to 192. So we got 5 out of that. So it's not like every time I kneel down, I'm getting 1 flower. I'm getting a handful of flowers each time. And I think we said we're going to like 240. So we're getting close. Because we want to double this. So we want like maybe 250? Yeah, I think 250. 252 or something. We don't have to be exact. Just around 250. Plus or minus a bit. And then we'll call it a day. We'll head back and we'll do some brewing and selling and leveling, and I think we're gonna go for a horse soon. Which is it's gonna be a difficult thing. We're probably gonna have to walk a very long distance while overweight in order to get a horse, if we're gonna do it that way. There is the option, of course, of getting the free horse. That is still an option. But you know, one thing to think about is the horse that we pay for is going to be better than the free one. But another thing to think about is the horse we pay for is not going to be the best horse. It's going to be like a decent horse. Like the free horse is like not the... It's like the worst horse in the game, but it's free. The one we pay for would be like a kind of medium level horse. And then we could take the free one and like save up our money and then buy like a excellent horse as our first purchased horse. But to get the excellent horse, we would have to like travel much further and pay much more. So I don't think we could start with that. I think we'd have to start with one of the other two. Okay, we're beyond 250, but I don't know if I can stop picking flowers. I kind of feel like I have to keep picking. I don't want to go over weight, and we are close to the weight limit. But comfrey is so rare, it feels silly to stop because I might not be able to find more again. But we probably should stop. I think we're... I can't see where we are. I'm guessing that's the inn there. I think we're pretty close to the inn. So just remember... If we come through the main road, it's here is where the comfrey is. It's like the yellow flowers on the right. We'll just have to remember that. And then I think that, yeah, we got to 280. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. think we're gonna... We'll do a little bit more on camera, and then I'm gonna take a break and make food. I basically want to... Well, maybe I don't need to do this on camera. This is kind of boring stuff anyway. Yeah, I'll just stop now. So basically what I'm gonna... Well, yeah, what I'm gonna do before I start recording again is I'm going to go to the inn. I'm going to store a few things, and then I'm going to go to the alchemist bench. I'm going to craft a bunch of potions, and then sell stuff, and then, I mean, I don't know what we're going to do on or off camera. I guess I should just keep recording. Oh yeah, we have to pay for the inn because I didn't buy it. See, this is the problem with not buying it outright, is I have to talk to him every fucking time.
Good day to you.
Is there someone?
Certainly. For how long?
Just the one.
All right.
Here you are.
You'll like it.
Yeah, it's only 2 groschen, but it's annoying. I have to talk to him. I also wanted to buy alcohol anyway, so I guess it's fine. What alcohol do we want to buy? Beer's the cheapest alcohol at 5%. Cheap wine, double the goodness. I think cheap wine is better than beer. I'm going to buy like, well, buy all 5 cheap wine. I think we have some bread already. Yeah, we have like bread and rolls. We just need some wine.
I'd like to...
Sure. That's not... I'm finished.
Oh my god, this fucking piece of shit. This is why I don't try to haggle with people aggressively. As soon as I start trying to be aggressive, they just immediately get pissy and won't give me my things.
I'd like...
Naturally.
What about this?
That's a...
Piece of fucking shit.
I knew we...
How are we doing on... Okay, we're gonna eat a piece of bread and a cheap wine. There we go. Have some bread and wine. Okay, we want to keep all these, and then we want to have double that, so 125 times 2 is 250, so 252. So maybe like that, yeah. Okay. I never know where to stop recording because I'm worried something might happen on the way. Man, I'm worried. I know this is boring, but like the whole fucking thing I'm doing is boring, so I don't... It's not like I need to cut out... I guess if I can talk about something interesting, it doesn't matter, but I don't know what to talk about. I don't know. We're gonna do a tourney here at some point. You do a fight with people. It's a lot of fun. I think we could do... We probably can't win the tournament in our current condition. We might be able to. It'd be challenging because your strength level is gonna make... Like, our low strength is gonna make clinching really difficult. So if they clinch us, we're just gonna lose clinches, and that would be a way they could chip us down. It would also be challenging if they have access to master strikes, because we don't have that yet. Like, we need master strikes and we need more strength in order to win that, I think. But we'll see. We could do well. We could... It's three opponents that we have to beat to win the tournament. I think we could certainly beat the first one. Second one would be kind of dicey, and the third one would be like very low chance of us succeeding. There's that fuck that we beat up and put in the house, I think. Uh-huh. We'll wait to talk to him later. Okay, let me... Okay, this is going to be new. So before we auto brew this, we have to manual brew it. So we have to actually do it once manually. So we're going to have to figure out how to do this. So it is water as the base, and we have the ingredients prepared. Now we just have to follow the instructions. Although with our poor reading skill, it's going to be challenging to understand what we're doing or what we need to do. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to read it all first. The first 2 lines don't matter. Boil the valerian for 1 turn. So we boil the valerian, grind the comfrey, add the comfrey to the valerian, and boil 1 more turn, and then distill. So 2 handfuls of ground comfrey. So we're going to start with that, even though that's not the first step. I'm going to start with that just because I can prep it beforehand. That way I'm not like trying to rush and grind things while things are boiling and being like worried about cooking things too long or whatever. I'd rather have everything prepared before we start doing anything with the cauldron. So we're going to grind up both handfuls of comfrey, and we're going to put it in this little dish down here to store it. Okay. So we need to add the valerian to the pot and boil it 1 turn, which is, I believe, 4 cranks. And then add the comfrey, boil 1 turn. So I'll probably crank it like 6 times. We'll add the valerian. I'll flip the hourglass. And when the hourglass is out, we'll add the comfrey. And then we'll flip the hourglass again. And then when that's done, we'll distill. Okay. Which one was... I already forgot which one's first. Oh, I know which one's first. It's the valerian. Yeah. Okay, so valerian goes in. We got like 6 cranks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to flip the hourglass. We're going to pick up our dish. Once the hourglass is, we don't have to wait till it's empty, just close to empty. We're going to add this. We're going to try flipping the hourglass again if I can be quick enough. Grab a vial, and we're distilling. So once that's almost empty, we're going to use this still over here. Okay. Still. So now that gets poured in here. And then we crank this to get the heat going on the still to let it boil off the vapors and recondense. There we go. We just brewed Lazarus Potion. I wonder how many we made. Did we make 1 or 2? Oh, we made 3. We actually did it perfect. We followed the ingredients well enough to get all 3. Awesome. But now that we've done it once manually, we can just auto brew it like this. We'll only get 1 per batch, but it's just so much faster. I can't be pissed. I can't be bothered to fucking manually do it. Like, even if it's more efficient, I'd rather spend the time picking herbs than spend the time brewing, you know? And once we get a little bit more XP, we'll be able to auto brew for full efficiency. I think we're at 11 right now, so it's not going to be much more. I'm curious what the alchemist will pay us. Whoops, I just hit that without hitting the thing. I'm curious what the alchemist will pay us for these potions. kind of wanted to go until we hit 12. I was hoping we were on the cusp of it, but we haven't hit it yet. Come on, give me 12 so I can take a break, man. Any second it's going to say alchemy leveled up, and we're going to check with the alchemist to see what these are worth. I'm estimating 30 groschen a piece. That's probably a bit hopeful. It's probably more like 25. But it should be worth significantly more. Our last one with him was worth 9, and it should be more than that. Any day now. Any day now. Oops, I did not hit E. Do I stop and check, or do I just keep pushing? I feel like we're right on the cusp, but I felt like that for a while. Let's see what we were at. Yeah, we're right on the cusp. Come on, just give me the damn... I just want to get the level up so I can say I'm closer. Like, I just want to get to 13. There it is. Awesome. Okay, we're going to take a break from that. I think we're at 13 now? No, 12 now. Yeah, 12. Perfect. Okay, how many did we just make? We made 81. We have an additional 47 batches left. Could go... Oh, that's locked. Is it nighttime? Is he not going to be open? Definitely need to wash. We've been picking a lot of flowers. Oh, he's closed. No, he's not closed. He's open. Is this all the marigold we sold him? I think it is. That's funny. He actually displayed what we sold him. That's cool that he has like an actual display.
God be with you.
So he probably has... Oh no, he does have money. He has 250 again. So what are they worth? 25. Yeah, I was being hopeful that they'd be... He actually lowered his... He was paying 9. He's paying 8 now for that. But he's paying 25 for Lazarus, which is awesome. How many can we get away with? Maybe one more.
Let's have a word.
Sure.
What do you say to...
I don't.
How angry is he? Not angry at all. We'll try... There?
Aye, for that.
Sounds good. Okay. Do I have enough to pay for the training?
Would you teach me? Certainly. I'd like to... All right.
We do. I think this is worth it.
Isn't that quite... Agree?
Come now.
So we just hit level 12. I'm curious how much... This might give us a whole level, which would be amazing.
Agreed. Good luck.
We'll see what it pushed us to. Nah, it's like half a level. It's still worth it. It just means less grinding. And we're going to have infinite money soon anyway. Let's go to Conrad and give him some potions as well while we're out and about. And then I think the rest of these we might keep. I think we're going to go with the route of going and buying a horse rather than doing the story missions.
God be with you.
So, yeah, he has no money. God damn it. He pays decent, though. Not as good as the other guy, but...
Let's talk.
Well...
22 apiece.
Is this enough?
Enough.
How is he feeling about that? He's feeling pretty bad about that. Okay. We already checked all these other fucks. They won't... I guess we'll sell these idiots. We have an abundance of potions and then... Like a... Not enough people to sell it to, so... Even if they're ripping us off, paying us way less than they should.
Can we do?
Sure.
You know, money's money.
Finally.
They'll get rid of some weight, and it'll give us a little bit more money in our pockets.
Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Jesus.
Farewell.
Yeah, how much is he paying? Oh, he's paying 13. That's not terrible. Not
I'd
good,
like to-
but
Naturally.
go like
Since
there.
it's
You won't.
How's he feeling? Pretty bad. I think we'll go 84.
Finally.
Okay.
Find it nowhere else.
Let's try the weapon. Let's see if the weaponsmith will I don't think he'll buy potions, but maybe.
Good day to you.
Nah, he won't buy potions. I didn't think so.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast.
Good afternoon.
Take care.
What's this stupid bitch gonna pay? Oh, 12. Fuck it. I'll take it. Okay, that's too much. She can literally buy one of them.
let's talk.
Natural.
Agree.
That's still.
See how angry she is, how much I can push her. Not much. I'll just agree with her.
I knew we could.
Good afternoon. God bless.
Mm, 25 is the best I'm gonna go this one.
I'd like to.
Sure.
Is this it?
And I.
Yeah, I just kind of arbitrarily pick a thing, and then I, based on how angry they get, I pick a new
Aye,
thing.
that was.
Just this morning. Bread.
Okay, well that gets us up to 386 groschen. We're slowly pushing off our snake oil. In fact, we should have. I just realized we should have gotten this perk. There's literally a perk called Snug Oil Salesman that we can get more price out of these. Damn, I should. We're gonna get this now. I should have got that before we were selling all that, but oh well. Live and learn. It's fine. Well, I think I'm gonna stop here. Next time we'll brew more potions, get a horse. In fact, this might be the end of the episode, actually. Yeah, I think I might end the episode here even. Next time when we come back, we will brew more potions, get a horse, and just generally advance our character to be stronger and more effective. I think we're getting pretty good, though. Our core stats are not the best yet, but they're getting there. Speech is still in the lead, which is because I got the +2 at the start. Vitality is actually our lowest stat, interestingly enough. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you all in the next one, hopefully.